The Wrestling Mayhem Show. Since 2006, the pioneer in pro wrestling podcasting.
This show is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us and IndieWrestling.network for your independent wrestling entertainment. Slice on Broadway, supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza.
Just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you have to do, make it last. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't run for this, you change the back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you have to do, make it last. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't run for this, you change the back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Wait for the perfect time, then attack.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a Sorgless Wrestling Mayhem Show, episode number 996. That's how many weeks we've been talking about professional wrestling. Realistically, we've been talking about more. It's just this is how many weeks we've decided to record it. I am Mad Mike, and with me is The Riz.
Weeks. 4 more weeks until we hit 1,000.
I can't believe it.
I mean, come on.
I can't
but
believe it.
Also, I don't know if you grabbed the 2K26 yet, Mike.
No, not yet. I don't get it for free anymore. So
That's true. I did get it, and the first match was a title match
excellent.
where, the Great Khali wins the World Heavyweight Championship. Anyways, professional wrestling.
How does Great Khali look on those ragdoll physics that they're using now?
Great Khali, it's not. I didn't do any dives yet off
Okay.
cages or anything there. Maybe that's going to be in the next run.
Wait, you mean Great Khali doesn't have a springboard
Not yet.
360s or anything like that?
Not yet. He's
That's
gonna
a
be-
shame.
We're gonna test it on a Hell in a Cell soon. Those weird backstage island matches that are with weird with weird platforms on there. That's gonna happen too. I got New Jack and New Jack exclusive, which I'm not sure if there's a difference.
Well, one is exclusive.
One's exclusive. I think one is because they have the entire shopping cart.
Oh, okay.
Which
Does
is
the shopping cart have stuff in it?
yes. I think it does scatter in the ring during the match. Which is
That's
perfect.
phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Yeah, I've been debating. I'm like, if I get this game, it's probably gonna be the last one I get for a while, just because
Yeah,
I have to pay for it, and it's money.
it's money.
And apparently, just paying for it doesn't get you all the characters, does it,
Nope.
Riz?
Nope. There's the Fortnite-ification of WWE games. It has tiers now, and you have to buy the season pass in order to get all of the things. I do have a Vikingo, which is okay.
Okay.
Um,
How hard is it to unlock people?
there's a glitch that they can use. They can kind of go over. I haven't done it. It's like you make it easy mode. You turn the sliders down. It's something weird, and it's like just play the video game. I just want to play video games. Let me get the Bret Harts or the Macho Man from the NWO on there that looks nothing like Macho Man from the NWO, by the way. Also, the Great Khali, like I'm going back to the Great Khali for a minute.
Of course you are.
His render kind of it's a good render. Like it's not the best Great Khali. It has the little vein that goes on his shoulder, which is a good touch. But his face is long-haired Jinder Mahal.
Okay, that's
I,
unfortunate.
I'm it's I wish I want to believe that's just a mix-up, but it's like one of those action figures where it's like, oh, buy this Seth Rollins figure, and it's just Triple H with uh
With a
no facial hair.
black streak.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure as you get more into the game and eventually if I purchase the game, which it sounds like I'm going to, but we'll have more exploits.
Yeah, I mean, I was already uh the game already crashed on me when I
Great.
was playing with the island a little bit. Like I was just customizing him and said, "Yeah, you're just gonna go away."
So it glitched out already.
It's out day
That's
one
good. That's good.
ish.
All right. So Riz, I have a question for you, and then
Hmm.
you knew this was going to be my first topic.
Okay,
You knew what this was.
I think I know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Um, what lasted longer? Okay.
Mhm.
Danhausen's entrance at Elimination Chamber or the Inspiration's first AEW match?
It's definitely gonna be Danhausen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the inspiration match, and I kind of figured it was gonna be that way. But I'm gonna let
So
you have this floor.
I'm not going to take long because if we've done this for 996 episodes. People know my thoughts on the Inspiration and on AEW and their particular booking of women in general. Um, I didn't watch Dynamite live because I didn't want to be sad in real time. Um, After it happened, I was texted by a dear friend and said, "You're not going to want to watch Dynamite."
They gave
That's
you
that's
that.
that's all
They
that's
gave you
all that
that
was.
text.
They sent me that text. I'm like, oh Christ, how bad is it? So I watched Dynamite, and and as soon as I saw they were going up against the Brawling Birds, I'm like, okay, the Brawling Birds are the new tag team that they're pushing, so they're gonna lose. Fine, I accept a loss. Losses is fine. Wins and loses don't really matter, despite what anyone will tell you.
There's a
But
ranking system.
a squash match,
Hmm.
a squash match in a division where you barely have four teams. It just I like I'm happy that Jesse and Cassie are making that money.
Yeah.
Very happy. Happy they're on my TV for, the brief window it was. Um, but yeah, this just confirms everything that I was concerned about. And people, namely Sorg, who incidentally is not here to defend himself.
Right there. It says it right there.
Well, I know, but he told me it would be okay, Riz.
He did.
He told me to trust the
And
process. He actually told me to trust the process. And guess what? This is AEW's process.
hey, I'm gonna I know. I know what happened. I know it's sad. I know. Was that their first match on
That was their
television?
first. That was their first match on
Okay.
television.
So
Yep.
I see what you're saying,
Mhm.
but I'm also going to take the side of let's see where this goes. I'm
No, no, I
because
refuse.
I'm
I
in,
refuse.
I'm in the this is very much Chelsea Green like, where it's like, oh, she's going up against Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill is a monster. Jade Cargill will squash her like a. I think she did multiple times,
But,
but at
but
least it
Riz,
told a story. What that story was, I don't
it's a little different. This was a debut.
know.
The saying goes, you only get one chance to make a first impression.
You don't miss your chance to blow once in a
Yes.
lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll never catch them in the next man's sweater,
Hmm.
some might say. But it was just sad. It was just sad for me. And it's not like AEW's women's division is really lighting anything on fire these days.
Mm.
Like Tekla is the women's champion. Okay, sure, she's a Spider Woman, I guess. But I don't know. I I was told to trust the process, and the process has failed, as it always
No,
does.
this hasn't started. You
Whereas
have to
it took
sort.
them
I mean,
it took them two
Mad
years.
Mike.
It took them 2 years to figure out that fucking oh that Harley Cameron is the best thing they have in the division that's not named Tony Storm.
Maybe this is building up on it. Maybe you have to be inspired.
I'll
Hey,
tell you, they
can we just
didn't
put like a thing?
inspire much
like-
confidence.
Can we just put like a thing up here when I say inspire and just like a
We'll fix
I
it
don't
in
think
post.
fix it in post. It's fine.
We'll fix it in post.
Missy got this.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we'll fix it in post. It's fine.
but
We,
I
we
feel
add
like,
all the bells and whistles in afterwards.
yeah, I get what you're saying. The this is their debut and at least put up a fight. But it's
If it was just
also-
a competitive loss, that's fine.
but it's also the Iconics. They have bounced back from worse.
Oh, I'm aware,
So they can
But-
make this work.
but they have to be given the opportunity.
And I think they will. I hope. Because they are talented. They're very
Extremely.
talented to get people over.
Extremely.
So
But-
I'm there with you that it was disappointing. But I'm also there with Sorg saying one more week. Or
One more week. They're probably not even booked, Riz.
probably not even booked this week.
They're probably not even booked because that's Tony Khan booking.
Because
They're booked one. They're booked one match, and if they're not getting a push, you'll see him again in a month.
on Dark.
If only Dark existed still.
Oh,
By the way,
On
speaking of something apparently existing, did you hear who was on main event this week?
Greg
Did you hear
Ollie.
this? Royce Keys
Oh, hey.
wrestled on main event. That's not great either.
No.
That's not what you want.
We
So-
thought he was going to be a Mania to wrestle Brock Lesnar.
No, I didn't. I thought they were saving him until Mania after Raw,
That's also fair.
where he could squash whoever the IC champion is. That's what I was assuming,
Oh,
but
God.
maybe I'm. I mean,
I hope they don't just squash Danhausen when he wins the IC championship at WrestleMania.
I don't think Danhausen's
Randomly.
winning the IC champ. No, he's going to be there with his best friend Demon Balor.
That's true. They both have face paint.
They both have face paint.
Mm. But yeah,
So
Royce.
go ahead. Yeah, Royce is on main event.
Maybe there's something he needs to work on. I don't know. I honestly don't. They have
I-
a lot of big dudes on Raw and SmackDown, but and NXT. Like,
Well,
why not
so
put him on NXT?
I understand why they wait to debut him on like Raw or SmackDown. I understand that because within like a month and a half, you bring up Obafemi,
Mhm.
Javon Evans, and Trick Williams.
Mhm.
basically all at the same time, essentially. You throw Royce Keys in there, that might, to certain fans, be confusing, especially if Royce is just going to be a big, pardon the pun, powerhouse like Obafemi is. Like, you can't have two guys coming in, two brand new guys coming in doing the same thing. Otherwise, you end up with a Bull Dempsey and Baron Corbin feud, and nobody wants that. You know what I mean? Like, I
Like
understand why
we
why
don't
they're
we don't
holding him
want to
off.
we don't want like the Mason Ryan effect.
Right. Mason Ryan. No one knows who Mason Ryan is that's watching this podcast currently.
Baby
No
Batista.
one. Baby Batista.
No, we
Oh,
know. Baby Batista was
by the way,
Joaquin Wild. That's who it was.
the
Oh,
the
that's
go home show for Dynamite, the inspiration are not booked. Not booked.
Well, maybe they'll be on Saturday.
No, there is no Saturday because they have the pay per view.
Maybe they'll be on maybe they'll be on the 0 hour or whatever it's called. Maybe you have to maybe you have to watch the pay-per-views.
I'm not doing
Maybe
that.
that's where the inspiration will be at on the pay-per-view.
The last two times I've watched AEW pay per views was at Dave and Buster's, and it was lovely.
Ooh, like was that like a Power Zone type situation?
Yeah,
Or Power
AEW has blast zones.
Blast
Like
Zone,
Riz,
that's
if you wanted to watch the pay per views, we go to Dave and Buster's.
there's one close by.
I know there is. I've been to that one. It's great.
It is. I wouldn't say great. It's good. It's good.
I like it. Oh,
nice-
apparently, Tino was telling us to check who he wrestled on main
Oh,
event. And
Wait, was it Joaquin Wild?
no,
Yeah.
but that would be very.
No, I thought.
It was Nathan Fraser.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for him.
So if you're wondering why Fraxium hasn't been on TV, that's why.
Yep. Soon they'll break up, anyways. It's fine.
Oh
Been
yeah,
like 5
everyone
years.
breaks up.
It's been like 5 years they've been teasing a breakup.
Oh, she also sent me a picture of Royce Keys versus Joaquin Wild. So there we go.
I did hear about the Joaquin
Yeah.
Wild,
So there we go.
and I do like how
Brr, brr,
I
brr,
do like
brr.
how they're kind of building that too. They're doing the same thing that like a Brock Lesnar did, where it's like, just give me skinny guys to throw around. Like
Yeah.
give me a Nathan Frazier, give me a Joaquin Wild, give me a Funaki, give me a Taka Michinoku, give me a
Give me a
Spike
Kung
Lee.
Fu Naki.
Yeah. Just let me handle them. And I'm glad that's happening. But like you said, there's a lot of big, strong guy ready to do big, strong guy thing. And I don't want him to get too buried because he is a good wrestler.
Yeah, he is.
Royce is a good wrestler. And
The
I
problem
kinda-
is they're all good wrestlers.
they are.
All four of them. They're all very good wrestlers. Like,
Maybe we can put him in a
I mean,
match
it's a good
or
problem to
something.
have.
Yeah,
It's a good problem to
a
have, but like,
really good problem.
yeah, but debuting all of them around the
At the
same
exact
time.
same time.
Yeah.
Same year, I think. Yeah. Around the same year.
Yeah, T-Pop is saying in the chat that WWE shouldn't have debuted so many people right before Mania because there aren't that many available spots on the Mania card. Especially when WWE decided to do the most boring build for
Mhm.
the SmackDown's title.
Yeah. You mean where Randy beat Cody, but Cody beat
True.
but Drew, and then now Cody's facing off against Randy one-on-one instead of what we were talking about, which is just get a conglomeration.
Instead of
in there.
anything fun.
Yeah. Have it a-
Anything fun. Like,
Make it a ladder match. Do a
Sure.
ladder match. Bring back like the the Money in the Bank style 8-person tag or not tag 8-person ladder match and just go all out on that pay-per-view.
Well, like you don't even need to make it that complicated. Like Sammy talked to Cody before the match.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy called Cody a hypocrite for Cody getting a match he didn't earn.
True.
Like Drew tried to help. Drew tried to attack Cody with a belt or something. Sammy comes in to try and make the save, accidentally hits Cody. 2 claymores later, Drew retains. Uh-oh, what do we do now? They have a 4-way. Like I don't see it's really not that difficult.
And I don't get the one-on-one type of match for this.
Nope.
Because as much as I like Randy, I'm like, okay, Randy and who else?
If we're at a point where Randy Orton winning a championship is the most creative thing they can do, we have a problem.
Huge problem.
We have a problem. And plus, it's one thing, and I was talking to a buddy about this. If this was the first time that this version of Cody Rhodes faced off against Randy Orton, like the bleach blonde American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, fine. I'm okay with that. But it's not. They're in the chamber together, and they had the fucking King of the Ring match last year. Like it was less than a year ago that they've already had a big blow off match. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Like Riz, are you hype at all for WrestleMania?
Like it's still Mania. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna enjoy it, hopefully. But like the build up sucks.
Yeah.
Like
Build-up's
I'm
not
not
great.
the only thing I'm excited for some odd reason, because I know it's not gonna happen, is to see if LA Knight can beat Brock Lesnar. He's
And
not going to.
he's not going to.
The fans are again, this is the way they build this is the way LA Knight has been built. It's been fan reaction, loss, loss, no reaction. Maybe 1 or 2 wins, fan reaction, back down the line. Like it's just a vicious circle.
Don't forget you have to throw in critical botches in there too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You have to throw in critical botches. Like, oh, this is why we can't trust him. Or something.
Even though we can definitely trust him with your top title.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at
I
the
mean,
end
honestly,
look at-
he needs to be heel in the worst way.
of 100%.
He needs to
I
be a
don't- I
heel in
don't-
the worst way.
I don't like it. I didn't like it when Jade was a face. I don't like Tiffany as a face. I don't like LA Knight as a face.
Nope.
They're all that same cocky heel. Needs to be a heel. It needs to be a Rock style heel. Now they were saying that maybe they're going to turn, going back a little bit, Trick Williams into that type of heel. No, he needs to be face.
Well, he doesn't need to be either.
He doesn't.
He
Need
just
to
needs
either.
to be
He needs
Trick. He just needs to be Trick Williams.
He just needs to be Trick. He just needs to be Trick Willie. Have Booker T go crazy over his songs. And oh, by the way, another thing about the WWE games. Currently, Booker T is the commentator, one of the commentators. But they
Oh.
still have Corey Graves' image.
Can you turn Booker's commentary off?
Dude, I'm gonna tell
You
you
may
right
you
now,
may have just anti-sold me on the game.
there's one moment I think I'm gonna sell you right back.
Oh boy.
When you pick Booker T, do you know who makes a comeback?
No, I don't know who. Mini Boogeyman? I have no idea. Booker Wee?
No. Think about TNA.
Kevin Nash?
Think about Devin Nash. You about talking about Kevin Nash. I'm Black Snow. Black Snow returns.
No. Riz,
Yes.
on that note, send us the break. I need to
Are
collect my
we wait?
thoughts.
Are we wait? Well, the first break.
You just send us the break on that. I need to collect my thoughts.
Well, I mean, we have to talk about it because our first break is the Patreons that support this show for 996 episodes. Those are right there. Um, so you can go on to Patreon. We talk a little bit before and after and all that stuff during commercials and all that stuff. Um, so first time I get to do this here.
I didn't have the ad read for the
That's
Patreon.
fine.
I forgot to do
That's
it.
fine. Fine. So of course the $1 fan of the show level, I guess we gotta start it off with diggity.
Ooh.
See,
We're both on Zoom, so it's
we're
kind of
both on
cutting out
Zoom.
both of us.
It's fine. That's why I was really
Yes.
really
You
low.
if
It's fine.
if you've been here for 996 episodes, you know exactly who and what Bo Diggity is and what we say to support him.
The F stands for fun.
Yes.
Team Hammerfist, the Tupac family, and Bubba Brewer of the Triple B podcast and APWF, and Jason French, and Tina Keys. At the $5 Poppy Code level, we have Dave Prof Podner, and he mentions that can I update Patreon to say use code Dave26 at gcxc.com/events-spa or okay, it's events PA. Sorg says it events spa all the time, and now I did it. So it's gcxc.com/events PA for a discounted registration at all PA races in this town. Rats in the Trench Coat, Tony Kincaid. I will not be talking about pie. Please don't come after me next week. And
Oh,
of
wait,
course,
Riz. We have
No.
another ad about pie later.
well, that's a different pie. That's a better pie.
Okay.
And the True Prince of Pro as well. This feels weird because the Pizza Club level is me, which I guess I have to do something. This it didn't work. This there we go. And Justin Cleaver. And at our manager level, we have Bradley, our sweet. Bradley sends us $20 a month, and you can too to become another manager and get your picture just like this. Or like this. Or like this. Look how happy Clayton King is to do this to our manager, Bradley. You can do at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, so let's talk about something that made me a little bit happy. I don't know about you, Riz. I want to hear your thoughts. Raw last night. The curse of the Judgment Day continues.
Raw was fun. That was fun. Finn taking off his jacket, always fun.
Yep.
Because you know what's happening next.
Mhm.
It's like the Salmon Jack.
And I'm sure
he's going to do the fake retirement one day and just kick somebody in the head.
I'm sure, like, if we're getting face Finn again, means we're probably getting the Demon Finn.
Mm-hmm.
But so here was my thought. I don't know how Danhausen figures into WrestleMania. I haven't figured that part out yet. But I'm not sure if we get Demonhausen or if we somehow get Miz and Danhausen winning the tag titles.
That was my guess. I think we're getting Mizhausen.
If Miz can convince his daughters to paint their faces, that's going to be the best episode of Miss and Mrs. ever.
Is that still on the? Is that still
No,
on?
it's not.
Okay,
But like,
I got confused there for a minute.
I want Danhausen to just do like an interstitial like Ms. and Mrs. Cutaway, where he's like trying to see Maurice and he like cuts through the grass of the back of their house, and it's just like, hello, Michelle McCool, like
Hmm.
like just something really really funny and stupid.
What about? I'll top you with this. Let's not even bring the kids into it. Is Miss Dad still a thing? Can we put him in face paint?
It could be.
Can we put
could
Ms.
be.
Dadhausen in the face paint?
Sure, sure.
But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get Finhausen as much. I think we're gonna get more of a uh maybe for maybe this is for Triple A. Maybe we're gonna get Finn versus Dominic at Triple A
Oh no, that's a
Mega
WrestleMania
Championship.
match. That's a WrestleMania match.
for the Mega Championship, or do you just have it?
I think that Curse is following Dom. I think he's going to lose that
Ooh.
Ray to Reyes.
Yeah.
I think he's going to lose that Ray to Reyes. I don't like saying that, but
Well,
but the
do people?
the fact they said that if he loses he's kicked out of AAA forever.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Is
be
it-
surprised.
That's the four-way, right?
No, the 4-way is for the Sorg.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Dom just has a match against Vikingo for the
So-
title.
So Danhausen's gonna help Vikingo win, along with Omos. Ugh. Also, I like how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people are in this show so far. Wait, no, that's week 1. Hang on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, wait, that's
what are you
right.
trying to?
So
what are you
we
trying
have
to look at?
8. We have 8 people so far in this card.
Uh-huh.
1/4 of the show has been cursed by Dan Houck.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, because remember we have El Grande, the original El Grande Americano also got cursed.
Yeah.
Oh no, Miz. Yeah.
Second time the curse has been effective.
Mhm.
And did you see
Super
they
effective.
did they announce on Raw that we're getting El Grande versus El Grande?
At Mania,
Or did someone just make an AI image of that?
it's probably AI. What is it on Raw or is it at Mania or is it?
On Raw next week. That's what I thought I saw. Yeah, next week
Oh.
on Raw. El Grande's face off, which there's no way
Yeah.
that has a finish.
No.
There's no way that has a finish.
No way.
Absolutely not. But
But yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun match. Especially if they
I'm
use
still
promos.
loving this whole gimmick. I love this whole gimmick still.
The way, again, I brought it up last week. The way that it's literally pitting America against Mexico. Like they're both heels in different locations. They're both faces in different locations. The heels are wearing black like masks. The faces are wearing the colors of their city, of their country. Like it's because Chad Gable went off into
Not injured.
try, got injured. But even before that, it was Chad Gable going to look for Lucha Underground.
By the way,
And
do you remember who sent him on that quest?
was it?
Dom.
It was Dom. Yeah,
It was
it
Dom.
was Dom.
So Dom kind of the architect of his own destruction yet again.
Hmm. But still,
Ah.
I kind of want them to win tag titles and do twin magic, and for it to work.
That would be good. But yeah, I think it's going to. You know what I really would love the finish to be? They both go for the loaded mask shot.
And just knock ourselves out.
Yeah, they headbutt each other, and it's a double count out.
I'm
And
down for
Rayo and Bravo carry El Grande out and leave Gable in the ring.
for the Creed brothers to help.
I don't know who the Creed brothers are. They haven't been on TV in forever.
Oh, that's true. Well, they've been in the background.
Yeah.
Ivy's been in the ring, so that's
Ivy's been all over the place. Ivy
And-
pinned Io Sky last night on Raw,
Mhm.
which was wild.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the push for Ivy now. Ivy Nile.
I don't know where that push is going because the women's scene on Raw is kind of
It's
crowded
stacked.
at this point.
Kind of the same thing we had with like Royce, where it's like everybody's crowded. Like it's a crowded field in WWE, and there's only one, two, three shows unless you're going on main event
And AAA.
and AAA.
AAA. Aw.
But like I said, I don't know if it's just that maybe Ivy needs to do more single stuff in NXT. Same thing with like Royce. Like Royce would be doing wonders at NXT.
Oh yeah. But I mean, but then you get Powerhouse Hobbs versus
Ricky
This is,
Starks.
Ricky Starks, and we don't really need to see that.
No,
We don't really need to see that.
I mean, just imagine Ricky getting thrown off that balcony.
Mhm.
That would be fun, or through the balcony,
Yeah.
as they like to do. Anyways, what were we talking about? We kind of we were
We
talking
we,
about
peer,
Raw.
we peer it off. Danhausen. We went from Danhausen all over the place.
No,
But yeah, so Finn Balor's out of the Judgment Day. Just kicked out. And did you see the interaction online with Damian Priest?
no.
So Damian Priest tweeted out, "See how it feels," and JD said, "Why don't you ask Edge?" And Dom put Adam Copeland asterisk. There's so much good social media interaction lately, like with like it's almost like they have to tell the stories on social media because they're not telling them on TV.
That's what it's here for. I think we kind of pointed out early on in the world of professional wrestling when social media was like this Twitter was just going big. We're like, we need integration. We need to figure out why point A and point B hate each other. And this is working. This is what I want. Maybe not use Twitter, but maybe use Blue Sky. Just saying.
Yeah, but
Say-
no one knows what Blue Sky is.
Nobody uses Blue Sky.
Like-
Your name is just like is weird. It's like it's your name plus almost like a website, but it's weird.
But
We
so
need reels.
so
Let's do reels. How about reels?
let's just bring back Vine.
Let's do Plurk.
Lurk. But so someone tweeted that I think I know who Danhausen should curse next, and posted a gif of Becky Lynch. And Danhausen responded, "Becky Lynch, is this you?" And she said, "No, that's Jessica Carr pretending to be me. The next time you see her, curse her." He was like, "Can do."
Got on it. Yeah. I just
Like,
like that's
I
what I
just
need.
I just need Danhausen to be WWE's Chaos Angel.
And
I never want him to have a brand.
mhm.
I never want him to have a brand. He just needs to be able to show up anywhere.
any anytime, anywhere, he's our Joe Hendry. He's the
No, you don't even have to say his name. He just appears.
yep. And he
That,
disappears.
yes.
After he
Did,
disappears.
did you see he was actually in the ring during one of the commercial breaks on Raw?
Yeah.
And he tried to slip away while the lights are out,
Turn the
and they
lights
turned the
back
lights back
on.
on. Oh God!
I wish
I
they put
wish
I
that
wish
was on TV. That was
yes,
so
okay.
good.
I was gonna think of the same thing. I was like, I wish that was on the free version of Netflix. Or not the free version, the cheaper version.
Yeah,
So that we can
it's
see
so
like
good.
the commercial free version. Uh just like us talking about this makes me excited for televised wrestling. Like
Yeah.
it's not even the wrestling. Like I'm looking at the this for NXT. It's like honestly the main event is Joe Hendry and Miles Bourne versus Ricky Sainz and Ethan Page. First of all, Ricky Sainz and Ethan Page, yes please,
Absolutely.
in the tag team. Uh, Thea Hale and Ren Sinclair are having a match together. Also yes. Ren Sinclair is one of the top women I think nobody's heard of, as well as Thea.
Um,
Um,
remind me to come back to Ren Sinclair when you're done with your point.
oh, you mean how tomorrow's Wednesday?
Shut up! You're spoiling it. But yes,
But yeah,
her social media feed,
like
her Facebook shorts are fucking hilarious.
it's amazing. But like NXT looks fun. Like I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of like I know Soul Ruka's gonna be good. I know they're building up Tatum Paxley to be like the next Nikki Cross, which I can't wait. But like it's a fun like NXT feels fun, and that should be the case. That's always been the case, but it feels like it is one of those things where it's like you know Triple H has no say in this, and then you look at the video of HBK just like talking about how matches should go, and he's just like making noises and sound effects, which obviously HBK doing sound effects is probably as coherent as he can probably talk about in the future. But it's a fun brand of wrestling. Uh, I wish more. I wish there was more of that style in Raw or SmackDown to get me excited for something like WrestleMania.
Yeah, like there's so much talent on the shows that getting excited for WrestleMania shouldn't be difficult. But I, I don't know if it's just they had like if you've seen the graphics for the matches that are announced for WrestleMania, I don't know if they just had that template in mind. And it's like all of them have to be 1v1, 1v1. Spoiler alert, if you book that in my GM mode, you're gonna get a shitty pay-per-view score.
Yeah, because you have to have variety in your pay per view. Can't and you have to do the good matches first and last. Your worst match in the bottom in the middle of the card, which is a weird scenario, which is a weird thing
Oh no, it
anyways.
has no. See, that's why you're not good at GM mode, Riz. The middle match has to be a high too. It's the second and fourth match that has.
Oh, that's right. It's the curve. Okay,
It's a bell
It's the
curve.
wave. It's the wavy curve.
Hmm.
Okay, now I get it. I need to start playing that again. now that I did that. Yeah, I want to be excited for Mania. I want to know the matches for Mania. I want to know the build up for Mania. Like going back 10 years, we know half the card 10 years ago. We knew who was wrestling 10 years ago.
Yeah, and
Today
we
I'm
only
like,
had one night then.
yeah, we only had one night, and it's like, okay, build this pay-per-view, build this Mania. Like it's still pay-per-view, it's still Mania. People are still gonna watch it, but people are gonna watch it on ESPN, not knowing what wrestling is. You're like, oh, that's Logan Paul, or that's Brock Lesnar. He was on the thing, and watch it, but it doesn't drag in the diehards. Like it's just like, oh, we're just gonna have Logan Paul and Brock Lesnar, and oh, hey, remember Cody Rhodes, the guy who beat The Rock? Yeah, he's gonna
Remember Cody Rhodes, the guy who's been main eventing WrestleMania for the past 3 years?
he's gonna wrestle Roman Reigns. No, wait, no. Also, Roman Reigns is there, who also has been main eventing for the past
Yeah, well, like
ever.
I saw someone post online like what match could, if you had the book, what match would get you excited for WrestleMania? I'm like, literally anything new.
Yeah,
Anything new. Just give me. We have no shortage of new people. Like Jey Uso versus Gunther. That was a great match. That was a great match, and I didn't know who was going to win that.
yep.
That was fantastic.
Like
Like,
even that's why during the Rumble, I'm like, I don't want any one of these four to win. And the best person that was there that I wanted to win, that should have won, was like an LA Knight or even a Jacob Fatu. Like imagine Jacob winning. All gas, no brake. Not at a meeting.
yeah, like I don't know. Like
It's
they're trying everything that they can think of to boost ticket sales. Like that's the reason. Like, oh, Cody versus uh Orton. That's gonna boost ticket sales. That's the match people want.
no.
Tickets aren't going to sell more because they're fucking expensive.
Mhm. If
You're
I'm
not going to
paying,
sell more. It doesn't matter what you book. You could
yeah,
book Stone Cold versus The Rock.
if I'm
You
paying
could,
five
and
hundred
tickets wouldn't
dollars,
move.
yeah. If the $500 are like the cheap seats, just go watch it at home. Fine. Like they don't need my ticket, like unless they go into the dome. If they go into the sphere, if they go in the sphere this year for NXT, I want it in this. I want that
Screw
seat.
that. AAA should be in the sphere.
Yeah, AAA should be in the sphere.
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown should be in the sphere. Raw should be in the sphere. NXT should be in the sphere.
Well,
Everything should be in the sphere except for it.
Sphere Mania.
Wrestling sphere.
Or you know what? Even just have the Hall of Fame in the sphere.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That might kill one of the members of Demolition.
Here comes
But
the X. Here comes the sphere.
but I guess before we like, I guess before we get head on into our first actual break, and then do we have anything else to talk about with wrestling, with the grapples before we get
I mean,
into the fun
I
stuff?
mean, we can go over. I think AEW has their big show this weekend, right? Revolution.
Oh, they do have Revolution. We were just talking about that, and I forgot.
Okay, I'll bring up the card so we can
Yeah.
so we
So,
can
but
run it down real quick.
while you do that, if I may, talk about our fun stuff that we do over at IndieWrestling.us, where we are jam-packed with the wrestles with 2PW, RWA, VCW, uh, Big League. I believe we were doing Big League promotions next week, as well as RWA next week. There's a lot of stuff happening. 880 Wrestling's happening as well. I think they just announced the Steel Cage Challenge, which their graphic uh, is the Steel Cage Challenge from the WWF video game, uh, and I can't wait for that. I believe that's their first Steel Cage match in 880 history, and if not, it's at least in their new place. And if you're knowing me, knowing that I've seen that area, seen that uh, place where 880 is, it's going to be an amazing sight. But yeah, check out everything at indiewrestling.us for everything. We're on there right now. You and I, right on indiewrestling.us. But yeah, go follow us there. Go follow the catalog that if you can name a wrestler that went through Pittsburgh, you can find us over at indiewrestling.us. Find them at Joaquin Wild, Team of Zion. Anyway. But yeah, let's talk about a revolution.
Yeah. So admittedly, I don't watch every AEW show. I watch Dynamite as much as I can. I try to avoid Collision like the plague. So we're gonna run down. There's 10 matches so far. I'm sure they still have 2 shows left to book, so 5 more matches will probably be added. But yeah, so let's break this down. So right now there's only one pre-show match, which is Ricochet in a 21-man blackjack battle royal for the national championship.
My God, is it hashtag Ricochet all?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ricochet.
they did the AJ Lee bit.
Yeah. Hashtag AJ all.
Also, I think there is one more. I don't think they named it yet, but also Big Boom AJ is going to be. So that's going to be.
That's not listed as a pre-show match.
I know it's not listed as a pre-show. It's listed next to Don Callis family and Diamond Stony Storm match.
I'm looking on the Winklerpedia.
That's where I'm looking at it too.
Yeah. All right. So we also have Timeless Tony Storm versus Marina Shafir, with everyone banned from ringside.
Everyone.
Fans, nope.
Fans.
Yep. Fans, no.
Announcers.
Announcers, timekeeper.
Are the
Renee is not allowed there.
Renee's not allowed there.
Renee's not allowed. No one is allowed at ringside.
The lighting people, no pyro. I mean,
that's it.
That's it.
It's basically an empty ringside match, not an empty arena
match. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm actually fine with this match, even though I don't.
Yeah, no, it's fine. If you told me that one of the 4 horsewomen would be wrestling on a pay-per-view in AEW, and the other one would be in a UFC fight on Netflix, I would not have guessed which one would be which.
Yeah.
Never would have guessed in a million years. You mentioned before Big Boom AJ against his to be announced. I'm assuming to be announced is yet another member of the Don Callis stable.
Don Callis.
Oh, don't give me hope.
It's probably Don. It's probably Don Callis. Now I think about
Don't give me hope. That would be great. Speaking of Don Callis, for the Trios Championship, you got Okada, Fletcher, and Mark Davis against Mystico and Jet Speed.
So, are they just done with
Paige as part of the Trios champion? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like Powerhouse Hobbs decided to leave the company and they didn't have an option when Ricochet and the Demand were right there.
Man, poor Horsecock.
I mean, it was never built to last.
Yeah.
Never built to last.
No.
I do think it kind of sucks because then it means Fletcher's not defending his title.
No.
Actually, neither is Okada then, right?
Right. They're both not.
Yeah. How long are we pushing off this Okada versus Takeshita match?
I think next
Is
month.
it until
The next
All In?
pay-per-view. I think it's all. I think it's either next pay-per-view. I think it's either that or they're gonna wait until Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh boy, that's a long
That
time to
build's
push
gonna
it
be
off.
that build's gonna be built.
Yeah, that's a long time to push it off.
Yeah, it's gonna
All right.
happen.
So, oh yeah, I mean it has to happen.
And I think it will be more like, okay, here's what I think is gonna happen. I don't think there's gonna be one match. I think there's gonna be a series, and they're gonna go back and forth between AEW and New Japan. I think. I just have that feeling it's just gonna go. It's that's where that build's gonna go. It's gonna be the best of seven type series.
Oh God, that sounds like a whole lot. That sounds like a lot, and
It is a lot, and they like doing a lot.
They, they, no arguments there. Speaking of a lot, 2 out of 3 falls match, Tekla versus Statlander for the women's world title.
Yeah, that's no 6 out of 11 falls match I saw one
Yeah,
night.
no, definitely not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like it'd be interesting if they had like stipulations on the falls.
Like 3 stages of hell type situation.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Or, but you
I
know,
mean, it's
it's
fine.
just a straight 2 out of 3 falls match, which is okay.
That's gonna be fine because Stat and Thekla, even though we kind of they're even though they're not Tony, but they're really good wrestlers. And I
They're
can't-
very good
and
wrestlers.
they're-
They're just not interesting. Not to me anyway. Because they don't really have like the characters built behind them. I don't know. It feels like this is the thing when Tony Storm was champion. I'm like, I love Tony Storm as champion, but they weren't building anyone up to take that mantle. And I'm like, as soon as she drops it, the title's gonna fall off a cliff.
And
And
you know what?
it kind of has.
Kind of has because they were going for a thing where they were hinting at Mercedes win. They were hinting at that Mercedes being the belt collector, being the female version of a Kenny Omega angle from a couple years ago. Which again, like I don't I'm not a big Mercedes fan, but that gimmick worked. Like it's I can win all these championships. I can win championships from everywhere, and I can do the cool Ultimo Dragon pose. I can have Tommy Invincible hold one of my belts for no reason. I can be that person, and it works.
Now she's losing all the belts.
She's losing all the belts, which again is amazing. I like that feeling of that too, where it's like bringing her back down, and then her only goal is to win
The one belt she could.
the one, but yep, which is the world championship.
I mean, it seems like that's where we're going with this.
That's
but
where we're going. But right now, the build between like I do like Stat, I do like Thekla, I do like Thekla as champion. I like Stat as champ. I love Stat as champion because if it wasn't Statlander, it was going to be Mercedes. I thought Statlander was going to be a general champion and hand it over to Mercedes, but I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they waited for Thekla to do things. But in that same vein, I'm with you. I want to see more. I want to see more build in a division, and they have a lot of stars in this division. They have Thekla, they have Chris, they have Timeless Tony Storm, they have Marina, they have Athena, they have ROH.
They forgot about it.
They shouldn't forget about Athena. They have Mercedes. They have the account. They have the inspiration.
Mhm.
Do something.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah,
moving
let's
on,
keep
we have
going.
Brody King versus Swerve Strickland.
That's just
Okay, that should be a good
that's
match.
gonna be the my stomach feels like it's going to exit my mouth type of match.
We got Andrade versus Bandito, which oddly not for the Ring of Honor title.
No,
Yeah,
I'm fine with
all
it.
right. Okay.
Fine with it.
Uh,
Let him have it.
we have a no limit time match for the Continental Championship, Moxley versus Takeshita. So if it's no time limit, it has to go on first, right? You would think.
You haven't watched AEW.
I'm aware,
Yeah.
but
No.
no,
That's gonna
but
be that's gonna
I'm
be
talking. I'm talking logically. It would have to go first because if there's no time
logically
limit,
either first
you
or
don't know
last.
when it's going to end.
Either first or last.
Yeah,
That's where it should be going.
it's probably not
Like,
doing either.
nope. It's gonna be smack down in the middle, and everybody's going to watch it. And then when this next match comes up, everybody's going to the restroom. Sadly.
For the
For-
World Tag Team Championships,
one of
FTR
the-
versus the
yeah.
Young Bucks.
Yeah, for one of the five
Again.
people, sadly.
Again. So Riz, I did a little experiment a couple weeks ago when I heard this was announced again. Okay. I went to our old buddy, ChatGPT. Okay. And
The
I
reliable chat.
said, how often has the AEW tag titles been held by either the Young Bucks or FTR? Okay. That's what I asked. So, the Young Bucks, if you look at the entire, this is a couple weeks ago, so the numbers aren't accurate. But the Young Bucks have held the championships for a combined 522 days. And FTR was at 420 days plus and counting. That's a lot.
So
That's a whole bunch. That's together, they've held the belts for over 40% of the entire history of the tag team championships.
And to be honest, I'm going to say this. One thing that AEW has over WWE are tag teams. They have great tag team wrestling. They have Wheeler. They have what was it, Cesaro? They had Claudio. They have all these different tag teams and different stable they can use. And to have the Young Bucks
FTR
and
again.
FTR again kind of is yeah. Even though
I think I said it the first time FTR showed up in AEW. I said the Young Bucks just signed these guys to beat them for tag titles.
yeah,
And prove me wrong.
even though I love Stokely Hathaway. Stokely is by far one of the most talented individuals in professional wrestling.
Right up there with Harley Cameron.
And he doesn't get enough credit. And he should get all of the credit. Pray for Stoke campaign, brilliant. But I'm like, I don't care about it. I don't care about the FTR.
T-Pop in the chat room says you cannot pay me to care about another FTR versus Young Bucks match.
Thank you, T-Pop.
Could not pay me to care enough about.
Man, that's
like
some T-Pop.
Yeah, if there's any match that needs the stipulation the world title has, it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the world title match, the main event Last chance Texas Death Match for the AEW Championship. Hangman versus MJF again. And if Hangman loses, he'll never be able to challenge for the AEW Championship ever again. What we call the Cody syndrome.
Cody rule. The
The
Cody
Cody,
code.
the Cody code.
Yep.
So, I for one am excited to see Hangman Adam Page answer Seth Rollins' open challenge at WrestleMania 45. Let's go.
Yay. Let's do
Let's
it.
go. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
run it
do
back. I'm
Uh,
ready for it.
So Page has to win, right? Like
No.
he has to win.
No.
Yeah.
No. Like this is the thing. Paige doesn't have to win. And I don't think there is the I think he gets Cody'd.
Wow.
I think he loses and doesn't challenge it forever. And again,
I don't know
I-
what's worse.
Mhm.
I don't know what's worse. I really don't.
And I don't know what he does next, but I loved him as champion. I just don't think they would use him as champion. MJF as champion, yes, they have their golden goose of heel, and they're using him as a heel. Having MJF be like, okay, you're not having you can't wrestle anymore. You can't wrestle for my championship anymore. It's done. Have a good night.
It would be one
That
thing
is
if
very
MJF
big.
did this with every challenger. Like, if you can't beat me, you can never challenge for this again. If you can't beat me, you can never challenge for this again. Like, if he does
I
that
feel
down
like
the line,
I feel like that's
that
going to
would be
what's
very
happening.
funny.
I
That
think
would be
that's what's
very
happening.
funny. And like, eventually, it comes down to the only person that can challenge him is Will Ospreay.
Yep. And Will Ospreay has to win everybody that he's beat in order to
he-
wrestle for the championship.
Either that, or if Ospreay beats MJF, then all of the people that MJF beat, their bans are lifted.
Yeah, the kibosh is lifted.
Like he's fighting for the history of AEW or something like that.
Mhm. Well, it couldn't. I wouldn't go far as say as that's MJ. That's going to be Ospreay. I think the one who has to fight for the heart of AEW is Kenny Omega.
Yeah,
That's it. If they're going to go down,
that's
if they're
true.
going to go down that road, that's how it's going to be.
And then it's Omega versus Ospreay.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
We made
again,
we made
this is the same thing we're saying about WWE. I want new people
we want
in the
more.
picture. I want
Like, again,
new.
That's why you have to go down to indiewrestling.us where we can have a lot of things that we haven't seen before happen. Like a giant riot in RWA. Please don't kill
Oh,
me,
boy.
Tony Kincaid.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah.
Riz. So that's Revolution. Do you want to throw to that beautiful pizza ad and we'll get ready for Mayhem Mania?
Oh, you mean the very good pizza place on Broadway? I actually have to pull up the actual thing because I was not ready for it. It's supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza for over a decade. There's a list of places right below me. I actually passed one on the south side last Sunday. I was very tempted, but I had to get my steps in. Bleh. But next time I will definitely get one of their pizzas by a slice. And yes, it is massive. Also, now that I have the time here, they also have very good hoagies as well as salads. Surprisingly, the buffalo chicken salad, mwah, perfect. But yeah, go support go not even if go support your local pizza place. if you don't have a slice on Broadway, support your local pizza place. Is it time? Should we take a break?
Yeah,
Are we
yeah,
taking breaks?
yeah. I mean, we have to wait
disembodied
for
voice.
everyone.
Are we taking breaks?
We have to wait for everyone to enter.
Yes, we're going to go ahead and throw to a video ad for the moment, and we're going to bring in our people. So let's throw to that real quick.
So, yeah, that's it.
Your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Welcome back to the Wrestling Mayhem Show, where it is time for Mayhem Mania. We are in week 5, and regrettably, life got ahead of me. I couldn't post the challenge from last week for Cody versus Drew, but seeing that the result made most of us sad anyway, it's probably a good thing. But so for those of you who don't know, this is Mayhem Mania. It's not just fancy booking; it's a competitive thought experiment where only the strongest ideas survive. And our mission is simple: create the best WrestleMania card possible within the limits of our reality. If WWE can book it, we can book it. But there are rules. Everyone who enters Mayhem Mania comes in their current physical, emotional, contractual, physiological, spiritual, metaphysical, cursed state that you can possibly think of. So if you're injured, but it looks like you'll be cleared by WrestleMania, as in the case with one of our matches, you should be fine. Now, before we get to our contestants tonight, not everyone is eligible for Mayhem Mania. We have Space Jail. Space Jail is looming, and I don't think we will be adding anyone this week. But next week, there's definitely going to be some Space Jail additions because it's looking a little thin, and maybe we give someone a chance to break out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But so we have a whole squad of veterans with us today. So they all know how this works. But for those of you at home, I'm going to run down the undercard of what we have. And our lovely bookers here can either kill a match entirely and create a new one. They can swap an individual or team with another. You can trade comparators in between existing matches, or what seems to be everyone's favorite is to add chaos by inserting a new individual or team to the match. Now, we do have one match on our supercard. That match booked is Zaruka versus Bay Lyra. That is the first match on our supercard.
One of my
Booked by El
favorites.
Luca. Yeah. The image of Bailey and Lyra there is just a 15 out of 10. It really doesn't get much better than that. And I'm going to say that graphic looks better than the Punk versus Reigns graphic for WrestleMania. I think it's fair to say. The rest of the undercard is as follows. So, surviving 1 week, we have Alba Fire and Chelsea Green against the Beautiful People. We have Mickie James versus Blake Monroe. Alba Fire and Chelsea Green was booked by Marco Narciso. Mickie James and Blake Monroe was booked by our very own Tina Keys. And 2 weeks running, booked by The Riz, is El Grande Americano Original and Chad Gable versus El Grande Americano and Ludwig Kaiser. So if it survives this week, we could have another supercard match. Now, the rest of the undercard. El Luca created last week the Usos versus the Lucha Brothers, Penta and Phoenix. And our own Ref George booked Danhausen versus Gangrel with special guest referee Fantasio. So, lot of face paint, lot of fake blood involved. Yours truly booked Gunta versus Abyss versus Obafemi, which just sounds fantastic. And Dave Podner last week continued in a Mayhem Mania tradition by booking Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus arguably the most popular couple in WWE right now, Trick Williams and Lash Legend. Arguably. And then Sorg. Well, Sorg, he played a little dirty last week. That's another reason why he's not here.
I hate this so much. It's the first time I'm seeing this picture.
So Sorg last week, Riz added Mr. Sacco to
Legend.
the Feltel 5-1. And then Sorg decided to Alex Carr's Riz and added Yinsuke Nakamura, who, as you can see by the graphic for the audio listeners, has been turned into a puppet. Into a puppet.
I like how the description on the bottom there just says, "This isn't a match anymore. This is cursed."
It's a cursed toy chest thrown into a blender. Thank you, Chat GPT. I couldn't have written better copy. So, Riz, that means you get to go last this week, brother. You get to go last. But
Yeah.
going first, since we like to be respectful here. Tina Keys, you will be starting us off as the mother of dragons, like you are. The big board is yours.
Big board is fine.
No, Mad Mike, if I could step in for a second.
Oh boy, here we go.
But I just need to make sure that we all reminded who's in space jail, so we don't accidentally book someone who's in space jail.
I have it up. I have it up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Mr. Mustachio Man. I have Space Jail up. I have a separate spreadsheet with Space Jail up. So, but I don't. Tina is not a rookie at this. She knows who's in Space Jail.
Oh, I know. Miss Tina is.
All right. So Tina, what are you thinking for week 5 of Mayhem Mania?
Week 5 of Mayhem Mania. Let's see here.
Do you need me to run down the card again?
No, I see it perfectly.
Okay, excellent.
Let's go ahead and take out the Danhausen.
Taking out the Danhausen match?
Yes.
The entire match gone?
The entire match gone.
Oh boy. Okay.
No Fantasia in this match.
No Fantasia. Well, not yet. He could come back. He could come back.
No.
All right. You never know.
Let's go ahead and do Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, okay.
The WWE United States Champion versus the TNA International Champion, Ray Miguel.
Ray Miguel. Okay. Excellent. Mello versus Trey Miguel. Love that. Love the TNA inclusion. All right. So, Danhausen is officially available for anyone who's playing this week. Let's see. Let's go T-Pop. T-Pop. Your turn, sir. Where are we going on this lovely big board of mine?
Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the Usos versus Penta and Phoenix.
Ow! Just wiping out Usos versus Penta and Phoenix.
Yeah.
Have you no respect for Lucha?
It had a good match. Had a good idea for that. But go ahead, T-Pop.
Okay.
And I am so glad that Tina took out Danhausen's match so I can use him for this.
Oh boy,
I want tag match El Hijo del Vikingo and Omos versus Danhausen and Johnny Knoxville.
What?
Yep, that's the team I want.
Wow. Okay.
We need some celebrity involvement, and I think it'd be a good team.
You know what? It's entirely within the scope of WWE to have Jackass Hausen.
Yeah, see, it's perfect.
Jackass Hausen, absolutely. Vikingo and Omos versus Danhausen and Johnny Knoxville. Okay. Hey, Mayhem Mania. Where good things happen. All right, so DP, I hesitate to go to you now. You look like you have mischief in your eyes.
I have things. The gears are turning around, because I had a couple ideas and they've already been moved around ahead of time. So
That's when that happens.
I'm trying now to recreate what I was thinking about and make a big impact of stuff going on. And just something I'm just kind of going around here. I'm double checking some things, double.
Okay, I have Space Trail open. You don't have to double check that. I got it up.
Okay, no, I'm checking. I'm more checking about who's available in general, not necessarily just in spaceship. Okay, so
I mean, we keep in mind we do have puppets all over this card.
Oh, I realize that. I love the puppets.
Exactly.
The puppets should be kept safe. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to kill a match.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kill Mickey James and Blake Monroe.
Oh, with Tina here to witness it firsthand.
Right there.
You are taking your life in your hands.
I understand. Yeah, you gotta live on the
He
edge.
is going to book the mustache off your face.
No, you know what? It's quite all right. That's okay. I got you, Dave. That is okay. That is quite all right.
I know. You just because you went tonight, we got down the road. I understand. I understand. Sometimes you gotta stand up and I'm ready to take it. I'm ready to take it because I understand what I'm going to get. But
I've been in the path of Tina.
The crosshairs. We've all been there. We've all been there.
So
when you come at the queen, you best not miss.
Oh no, I understand. And I want to replace it with another women's match.
Okay.
And I'm going to put someone who has not wrestled in so long. People maybe forgot she's an actual wrestler.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to put Nikki Cross in.
Excellent.
As Sister Abigail. So as current. Versus Tatum Paxley.
Ooh, I love it.
Okay.
So we going all spooky on everybody.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So now barring a guest, this is usually when our guests would take place, but I'm gonna make a move. Because as is tradition in Mayhem Mania, if we have two couples, we gots to have three. We gots to have three. Everybody knows it. And if you know me, probably have already figured out who I'm adding. Conspicuous by their absence on this card. To Becky and Seth versus Trick and Lash, I am adding Liv and Dom, the couple of the millennium. Liv and Dom, the new rulers of the Judgment Day, to the couples match. So it is now a triple threat.
Great move right there.
Not bad. Not bad. The fact that Liv and Dom haven't been booked yet is quite frankly criminal, which makes sense with it being Liv and Dom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So Riz, you get the last move here.
Can I see that card again,
Art,
please?
Big board.
Big board.
I'm assuming you are not changing your El Grande match.
Not gonna lie. That did cross my mind at one point.
That's insane.
I know. I'm also very insane. Sure. So,
I mean, you can do whatever you want, Riz. We're
I'm
not
going
stopping
to
you.
So, we actually had this conversation. If do I want to do that or do I want to do this? I'm trying to think. You know what? I am finally going to burn down that Feltel six-way match.
No.
For
It's
good reason.
A lot of flammable objects.
A lot of flammable objects. For very good reason.
What was it? Was it the puppet Yinsuke Nakamura that put you over the edge?
Hang on.
Okay.
And because we are Sorgless, it says it right up there.
Okay.
And a point of order, I think, has to be made here. Has to be asked.
We love a point of order here on Mayhem Mania.
Can I use somebody that I just took out of a match?
Can't allow that.
Or something. You
Cannot allow that.
Cannot.
Cannot. That is been one of our long-standing rules. If you cut a match, you cannot use anyone from said match. They have to be used on a separate turn.
All right. So then I'm going to play the long game here. Give me R-Truth versus The Miz.
Ooh.
Straightforward.
Just running that back, huh?
We're running it back.
R-Truth versus Miz.
Mm-hmm.
Riz, I'm not gonna lie, that's
a boring match.
Pretty low stakes.
I know.
Pretty low stakes. I think I smell what you're stepping in. I don't think you're gonna get a chance to make it possible.
That's not gonna be possible.
No, I don't think so. I mean, but
I do have.
I mean, are you locking in? You can change it if you want.
You know what? My thumb's still on the thing.
You have not submitted yet. It's on the board, but I can erase it. If you're rethinking, are you locking in?
Because, like you said, I don't have that opportunity. So, can I bring that match back? I would like to unkill that match.
Oh boy!
You started a fire and you put it out.
I'm putting out the fire because I'm just gonna do what I wanted to do in the first place. And
you gotta do what you do, man. You gotta do what you want to do. Follow your heart.
In living color. So I'm going to.
Assuming you're adding to this match, then.
Wait, can you move that in a little bit?
It's Layeska versus the Cobra versus Demon Ito.
Oh no
versus Lily
no,
versus
yeah,
Mr.
don't worry
Sako
about that.
versus Yinsuke Nakamura.
Hey T-Pop, what are you doing next week?
Oh no! What are you doing?
Boy. Can we remove Knoxville?
Okay.
Just remove Knoxville.
If anyone has a power up they want to play, I'm just throwing it out there.
Wait.
I do have a power up, Riz.
You have a power up, and that's fine.
Also, you're giving me the Alex Cars rule.
I'm giving you the Alex Cars rule.
Okay. Knoxville is gone.
I'm very enticed that you just let me do this because I'm putting in Bart Gunn.
God damn it. God damn it. Bart Gunn. Of course. Bart Gunn.
The appropriate reaction for Bart Gunn.
It's always Bart Gunn. All right, Riz.
I don't even know why we have this meme about Bart Gunn.
Because he got knocked out by Butterbean in 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, Riz. Mr. Christopher.
I did it.
You have graduated a match, sir. El Grande Original and Chad Gable versus El Grande and Ludwig Kaiser. Congratulations. Think about what match you want to put on this lovely card next week. And
ruin it.
You will also get to lay down some punishment. And I'm not sure what the punishment will be next week. I don't think it's going to be the same punishment that we had last time, nor the same host. But we'll see what happens. So let's just do a quick rundown. Alba Fire and Chelsea Green versus the Beautiful People stayed on the card. Excellent. T-Pop made Vikingo and Amos versus Danhausen and Johnny Knoxville, only to get Alex Cars. And now Bart Gunn is teaming with Danhausen, so it's
Smoking
Gunhausen. We have Riz's match graduating. The soft six-way has survived.
Yes.
It's stay of execution.
For now.
And Tina Keys made Carmelo Hayes versus Trey Miguel. I added Liv and Dom to our traditional couples match of Becky and Seth versus Trick and Lash. Abyss versus Gunther versus Obafemi lasted 1 week. And Dave Podner made Nikki Cross versus Tatum Paxley. So that is another week of Mayhem Mania in the books. My word, we actually have a supercard developing. This is exciting.
And we got our 2 memes out of the way. We got our couples, and we got a Bart Gunn reference.
Hey, you know what? We're nothing if not consistent over how many years of Mayhem Mania we've done this at this point.
Bart Gunn come on the show. If you come on the show,
I don't know if that's
graduate your match.
Sorg says friend of the show, Butterbean.
Friend of the show, Butterbean was on the show.
And our graphics department was following along and said, "God damn you, Riz," and then said, "God bless you, Riz." So I'm not sure what those are entirely referring to.
Because that was his match.
Manager stepping in that it was God damn you when Riz got rid of the puppet match, and then God bless you when we brought it back.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
I give it and I take away.
Yes. Okay. Because our graphics man Jesse was extremely proud of the Yinsuke Nakamura puppet. That
I had plans for that match. If you let me do that, I just want to point out I had plans.
Okay. Well, hey, you know what? A good plan never goes to waste in Mayhem Mania.
It may happen.
It could happen. Or someone could get sent to space jail. Who knows? But you'll find out next week on Mayhem Mania.
Also, we did all of our tags. We did all of our plugs.
Yeah, so we can just throw to
No, wait.
Wait,
There is another one to throw.
There's another one to throw.
Oh,
Riz, I'll let you talk about this one.
Go for it, Riz.
Oh, the Bakery Boys of April Fools. Yes, I forgot about them. The tickets have gone on. I think they have gone on sale. Disembodied Voice. Am I saying that correctly?
I would ask the chat room to weigh in because
I believe
Sorg is in the chat room and he would have more information on that than I do.
I believe.
Yeah, I
tickets
believe
will be on sale soon if they haven't been already. But come see the Bakery Boys live in action. I can't believe Sorg got the Bakery. I know there's been some hesitation on the Bakery Boys, but they are one of the top tier S tier tag teams in Pittsburgh, ready to roll up the competition.
I'm sure they will rise to the occasion, Riz. And they'll make it worth your dough.
Mm-hmm. And also stick with the Mayhem Show socials, where we will have more updates on, hey, who are the Bakery Boys going to face? Hey, We have the Martian Mayhem match. I have no idea what that is. I haven't gotten in touch
Are you
with.
scared, Riz?
I'm very scared. I haven't gotten in touch with MDMA in a while. I'm not sure what to do.
We're getting some additional information here from the chat room.
Any updates?
So tickets are on sale at this point. Sorg, if you can let us know where in the chat room where they can get those tickets, that'd be great. And we also have announced MV and Mikey Montgomery is another match that is going to be officially happening.
Excellent.
So yeah, Mikey Montgomery versus MV Young is one of our matches on it.
Fantastic.
It's going to be insane. Come see us do our thing on Wednesday. We have three weeks now. For three weeks, it's going to be a massive show. But yeah, I believe
I will have to check it out from my hotel room in Disney. I'm very excited.
You know, you don't have to brag, but it's fine.
It's okay. I'm a teacher. I get spring break now.
But alas,
spring break. Sorg said it's not a match.
It's not a match.
Young,
oh,
MV
just
Young and Mikey
announced.
MV Young and Mikey.
Oh, that's right.
Montgomery are just announced.
That's right. Mikey Montgomery was just announced as well as MV.
Sorg,
they will appear.
Riz is just excited from graduating his first match in a while. I may have made
probably like 4 years. Yeah. I think we only done it for 3.
Oh, we've definitely done it for
we've done it for more than 3. And I think every time I brought up, but alas, I think with the Bakery Boys announcement of April Fools, which is of course April 1st, it is a Wednesday. You can buy tickets now, and all that fun stuff. Hey, everybody here, what have you learned from wrestling this week?
Who wants to go first?
I got my mind.
All right, if no one has one, I can go first.
Go ahead.
I learned that this close to WrestleMania, the main event segment on Raw should not be getting me more excited for a Jimmy Uso match than a World Championship match. This is nothing against Jimmy Uso, but the promo that Jimmy Uso cut last night on Raw, he should be main eventing WrestleMania. That was one of the best Bloodline promos that they've had in well over a year. That was a WrestleMania promo. And currently not booked on WrestleMania, Jimmy Uso. I don't get it. But that's what I learned this week. Don't make me yearn for a Jimmy Uso match when that's not who you're promoting as your main event. And Riz Dutters is telling you to get it together.
No, you get it together.
All right. Who else learned something?
Okay. I like to go next. I learned that even the sweetest and nicest person in the world can get pushed to the edge. As we saw Willow Nightingale respond to someone on the Twitter, which we all know that there's a hornet's nest of issues going on there. But someone said how they loved how Willow was announced as being just the right weight. And Willow's like, I sometimes gain weight, I lose it, but I'm always the right weight for me. And then her next response was, and if you don't like it, you can fuck off. Which you have to do something extraordinary to get Sweet Willow to drop an F-bomb. So just be nice, people. Just be nice.
Yep, that's a very honestly, everyone should take that into account. Just be nice, except the Nazis.
Amen.
I mean, I think we can all. Who else learned something? Riz, are you there? T-Pop, you got something? Tina?
Yeah, T-Pop, go ahead.
Okay, I got some. Okay, so this week at 880, I learned that some guy named John and Clayton King can be incredible baby faces. The crowd just doesn't accept them that way, and it's very disappointing. When some guy named John knocked out Zay Garcia and was going to go for a tag and realized he had to make a hot tag, so then he dropped down to the ground to crawl to make the tag. It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. And they're going to get rid of the marijuana, as they said. So I'm really proud of our leaders by example, and I just wanted to bring that forward today.
Thank you, T-Pop.
Excellent.
You know, because Sorg isn't here, he would probably rap all over that. I'm not Sorg. I am part of Leaders by I am the leader of the Wrestling Mayhem show. I do appreciate you coming and saying that about the Leaders by example.
And I appreciate you appreciating that. And that's what we do.
I appreciate you appreciating that, appreciating me, appreciating it.
Okay, now we're just going to confuse me, but you know what? We appreciate each other, and that's what
I appreciate
matters.
you getting confused by me appreciating you.
All right, and I appreciate we need to move on to the chat room. Jesse Long learned that Triple H bought black hoodies and ski masks in bulk at Sam's Club. We didn't talk about that segment. I thought it was fun.
It was like that was going to be like what I learned. Seth Rollins has single-handedly brought back the putties.
Yes, absolutely.
And then, if I may, my second, what I've learned is that Amira Blair and Harley Cameron is the duo that we did not know that we needed.
It was so incredible.
It was great. I've never seen such a performance, and it was amazing. The match was great too, but the performances before and after the match.
Oh, that whole show, top to bottom, too, was just an amazing show. Dakota Kai came back.
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie versus Chris Statlander. That was great.
Session Martina and Rio. That match was just insane. And for those of you who do not know what me and T-Pop are talking about, we're talking about the Riot Girls of Wrestling out of the UK. They had their Wrestle Kingdom 8 show out in London this past Sunday. I believe you can, if you subscribe to their YouTube channel, you'll be able to see that full card, which was stacked from top to bottom.
Yeah.
You can watch it for free on YouTube?
It's a membership.
It's a membership, so you would have to subscribe to their membership.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure, but that's awesome. Yeah, I saw a little bit of Charlie coming back to the ring, but that's always good. I mean, the world needs more Dakota Kai just in general. But all right. Did anyone else learn anything? Disembodied Voice, did you learn anything this week?
I learned how to run the Wrestling Mayhem Show podcast.
Yay!
There we go.
We did it. I learned.
Oh, sorry, Riz. See, I did the Sorg thing. I did the Sorg thing where I forgot about one of the main hosts. So we're hitting all the buttons.
We're Sorgless.
Yeah, we're right there.
I learned that. Well, one, I learned that I can get a rise out of people just by saying the words Bart Gunn in a Mayhem Mania match.
To be fair, it's the first time Bart Gunn has gotten a rise in many, many years.
Mm-hmm. And what I actually learned is that the WWE games have warped my mind because now I'm wrestling in the Japan Dome, and not the Tokyo Dome, the Japan Dome, brother.
Japan Dome.
Which is just pretty much a weird. It looks like a school gymnasium. Just want to point that out there, and also having both Ron Breaker and Jordan Grace as your heel champions, and then and then you can break off into being heals, which is this is another cool thing about the video game. I really like playing this game, like playing that style of game where you can choose your actual own adventure from start to finish.
Excellent.
That's what I like about video games. Like, do what you want.
We're proud of you, Riz.
I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, T-Pop, for thinking about the leaders by example.
No, thank you, and I'm proud of you. Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
boy!
that's
All
all I
right.
got.
Well,
That's all I-
with all that being said, I think it's time we wrap up this week of the Wrestling Mayhem Show, Sorgless Edition.
Do we
Next
have to wrap
week-
it up? Can we just stay here?
I mean,
Till Sorg
I'm
comes
sure.
back?
I'm sure the disembodied voice does need sleep eventually.
Well, here's what I'm going to ask. So we're not going to be doing our traditional Mayhem After Dark because Sorg has allowed that I don't go into that craziness.
Yeah,
that's fair.
In addition to everything else. However, I would ask that each of you stay online afterwards, after we get off the stream, because I have a special request. So that is my request for this.
Ooh.
And on that,
For everyone?
yes, for everybody that's on right now.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yes.
Okay.
So hold tight. Do not jump off the stream.
I'm holding
immediately. And Mad Mike, I'm going to toss it back to you, and I will let you throw the show out.
Excellent. All right. So with that being said, I'm Mad Mike for the Riz, for T-Pop, for DP, for Dave Podner, and Tina Keys. You've been our Mayhem audience. I know that's not the outro we do, but in traditional Sorg fashion,
Awesome Mayhem weekend.
I'm mixing my metaphors, if you will.
Daddy.
Mayhem out.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.